I hope I don't have a messy background.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. We figured out our technical difficulty. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Valerie from the Home Workout Health Hub. We have Victoria. We have Derek from Derek's Journey, Victoria's Sequence. So we're going to talk about staying on track and getting fit for spring. And any questions you have or comments, please feel free to put it in the chat and we will have a nice discussion ongoing here with our friends. So how is everybody today?
We are good.
Excellent.
What is your weather like? It's rainy here in New Jersey.
It is actually pretty cold here. We have a little break of sun, but it's not too bad today, so I'm happy.
Oh, wow, sun.
Yeah, how about you, Derek?
Sunny and hot and a little bit of clouds, but nothing major.
Now, when you say hot, it's like 70, 75?
Let's see. Currently 82.
Oh
my
go outside,
goodness.
you might get a sunburn.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
Okay, we have Highway to Healthy. Thank you. There's Jenny again. Hi, Jenny.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Have anybody else who is hanging in there with us? Hopefully they'll get back on. I know Frugal Mama of Boys was in there. Garden State Collectibles. Hello. We have Jessica Estrada. Hello to you.
Jessica.
Happy Sunday. All right, people are starting to join. I apologize for us starting so late. Okay.
Are we going to be able to see the chat come in?
Can they see the chat come in or just
see the chat come in?
Or will I just be the only one? Frugal Mama of Boys is back. Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Are you guys able to see the chat?
I'm not.
No, we'd have to have YouTube open as well.
They cannot see the chat. Okay, Highway to Healthy said they can see it. Frugal Mama of Boys, we understand. She does a lot of live streams like almost every day, and she's so good at this stuff. All right.
Happens.
Yes. Okay, so talking about getting into spring and some ideas to stay healthy and get fit. I know some of us have fallen off track since January. I know a lot of people start with our New Year's resolutions, which I personally do not make New Year's resolutions. I just try to better myself and have goals. I set goals because a lot of times people just don't or aren't able to follow through with those New Year's resolutions. And this is the time of year when we can get back on track and start to try better, right? We can just do better. No regrets. It's over. Whatever we didn't do or did do is over. We're moving on, moving forward to the next part of our life here, right? Winter is almost over. I mean, here in New Jersey, it's still a little cool, but I don't know about you guys. Everybody else seems to be in a warmer climate, especially Derek and Ginny.
I can't help that. Although I would love it to be cold year round, but it just doesn't happen in Florida, unfortunately.
Yay, we have Regan from Fitness Marketing Hub. Yes. Regan,
welcome.
I want to thank you so much for creating my logo and giving my channel a facelift. So if anybody that has a YouTube channel out there and needs professional assistance, Fitness Marketing Hub is the way to go. There's your plug, Regan. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Okay, so Victoria, what are some thoughts you have on getting back into shape or springing into spring with a healthy attitude?
I think the first thing you need to start off with is what drives you. Why are you going into this? What do you want from it? And then you start to dive into what can I do to achieve that? Making small goals, setting up a schedule that is doable, attainable. I think a lot of times people go into it all in, and your nervous system, with too many workouts, you can exhaust yourself in a month.
Exactly.
You just pick a day, one day, okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do 10 minutes. And really, you have to really get to know yourself too. I mean, if you don't know yourself, you're gonna fall into these situations where this doesn't work or that doesn't work. So what helps me that I highly recommend to other people is to start taking notes, start figuring out, okay, I get really tired at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or I have the most energy at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or you know what I mean? Like, we go through all these dips. We have to figure out, you have to work with yourself. It's not like I can just give you a tip, or anybody can give you a tip to have it work. You have to connect with it. So connect with yourself.
I see Jaden. Hi, Jaden.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Good.
So cute.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, baseball
Elite
shirt.
Fitness, Fit or Quit is with us. Hello. I'm so glad you are here. PDV Walk, thank you for your support and being here with us as
I
well.
made it. Yes.
Oh, we have Risa Bisa. It's her third live stream this morning so far. She is on a roll. That is great. And also, I've noticed with myself some tips that seem to help me is getting things done early. A lot of times if I don't get my workout in early, then the rest of the day goes on, you get busy, and next thing you know, it's, dinner time and things happen. You have things going on with life, you have children, you have activities, and then that seems to go by the wayside. We don't have enough time. So I've noticed that if I schedule it in the morning, I'm much more likely to do it and stick with it. I don't know about you guys, but that's one of my tips that keeps me going. How about you, Derek? Any tips?
Yeah, definitely. As soon as you wake up, you got to do what you can. I mean, it seems like after you get work and it's like you're driving home, it's like, you don't really want to do it. I'm big about that. I don't do that. The morning,
and then we have
February. I just no.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to start doing it though. I got to.
And I know that you have a goal on your channel now. You can talk about that if you'd like with the run or walk that you're going to start for March.
For me, I'll be doing a 5K every day for March in the morning. A 5K every single day. If anybody would like to join me and do at least one 5K or a 10K, please go to my channel and let me know. More details to follow on Monday.
That is awesome. Good for you. And when you said you want to do this by your birthday in March, what day, if you don't mind us asking, is your birthday? We won't ask how old you are. We'll just ask what day.
My birthday is March 5th. But I'm going to do it all month long.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yeah, that, and I'm going to work out 31 days, which is actually hard for me. I have not been working out every day. I need to do that. So I'm challenging myself to do all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Good. Got to push yourself, right? Push yourself and challenge and set goals. And sometimes we will, and sometimes we won't achieve those goals, but we keep pushing forward, and that's what counts.
Yeah. Yeah, I pushed myself in January really hard. And then February, I just did not set a goal for myself, which was probably the worst mistake I made. Because I really didn't follow anything at all. I didn't like weigh myself or nothing. I just weighed myself like 2 days ago, and I was just like, ooh, yeah, that's not good. So yeah, I got to keep challenging myself, or I'm just you're gonna fall off.
I think it's easy to get off track. It is, especially for me, one of the big things was teaching live fitness classes. And since the debacle we have now with the pandemic and gyms not being open all the time and closing and opening again. At least here that's the case. And teaching with masks on, it seems a lot, it's so much different than what we're used to on all these years. It's one of the reasons why I started the YouTube channel. I could try to connect to the people that used to take my class. But I miss that. Do you miss that too, Victoria? Being
oh my
in
God, yeah.
live?
There's nothing like teaching live. I mean, it's not, you get to connect with people, you know, you feel people's energy. It goes both ways. You know, some people show up just for the instructor, but it goes with us instructors too, that we show up for you guys because we get, you know, it's a team effort, and it's really hard with quarantine where you're by yourself all the time. You don't have that energy. You have to find it, you know, and that's one thing that really inspires me, Val, that you brought this live to everybody, is that we're all in the same boat. We're all like trying to figure this out and try to stay motivated every day. I mean, like, for example, this weekend's been really tough for me. I don't want to work out. I don't want to, you know, it's just like you go into these waves, like every day is different, you know? And I think having a schedule at home, or, you know, if you're able to go out to work, just find the time that you have the energy to move 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And also plan a recovery. You know, that was one biggest thing that I had to learn late in the game, to recover. You have to accept that you need time for that body to heal, the mind to heal, the nervous system to heal. And if you don't do that, it's gonna be really hard to get back into it, because your memory is this is exhausting. This is not fun. This is, you know what I mean? I'm already stuck. I don't want to do this. You know, you got to figure out a way to, you just have to allow that time for recovery as well. I think that's another tip.
I think that's 100% right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the live classes, you look forward to seeing those familiar faces, and now they may be watching, but we can't see them. They can see us, but we can't see them. And I miss that. I miss that so much. Let's see, who else do we have? Juicing with Jay, planning meals also. That is a great point. I started to do that last year with the meal prep, and I think it helps me to stay on track. I do some things on Sunday, even on Monday, and then I put them in my containers, and it's easy lunch for me, and it just works out well, where you're not tempted to just go into the refrigerator and just start eating this and eating that and go into the pantry. You have what you are supposed to be eating ready for you. And that's helped me a lot. And also, if people are taking their lunch to work, all you do is take it with you, pop it in the microwave, no thinking, just take a fork, just take your meal, and you're all set. So that's another help, I think, with meal prepping and getting back on track. Because if you don't plan your work and work your plan, then sometimes it just fails, right?
Yeah. I had Pinot Express yesterday. I'm like, I'm just like, yeah. You know, I think it even goes past the planning of, or you have the plan of the, you know, the meal you're going to have in the freezer or whatever. But you also have to go into that mindset. You have to say, okay, at whatever time you wake up, okay, at 8:00 a.m. I'm going to grab this item of food, or I'm gonna, you know, you're always one step ahead before you're actually into the actual state of being of what you're doing. So it's kind of like you have a coach behind you in your head. You're like, you know, okay, I'm gonna have my oatmeal this morning, and you know, like for example, I have oatmeal in the morning, and I set my plate out first, and I set everything out, and then I get the food, you know. So it's kind of a backwards, step by step. To make it happen. Yeah, it's the only way it'll happen. Otherwise, I'll just grab whatever's quick, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I eat the same thing every day for breakfast. 3 egg whites. I drink ice water. That's all I drink. I don't drink tea. I don't like coffee. I don't drink alcohol. I just don't like it. So I have my ice water from the minute I get up until I go to bed. And my mom always laughs and says, why is that all you drink? I don't know. It's just what I do. So I start with that, and I have a few pieces of turkey bacon and sometimes like a half of a banana or something, and I'm good for hours. It fills me up. So my breakfast is really, really boring. It's exactly the same pretty much every single day, give or take a piece of fruit. So I don't know about you guys. Derek, what do you normally like to have for breakfast? Are you the same way? Do you eat the same things, or do you try new things?
Sometimes it's different. The way I used to do it is like after I used to go do like 45 minutes of cardio every morning, and I used to come and just have like a protein shake. In the morning, it's very difficult. If I eat, I'm probably not going to work out.
You're not going to work out.
No, so I got to do it before I eat something. The workout, I mean. So I have like a protein shake or like egg and cheese sandwiches with a coffee. Very light cream and like Splenda or Sweet and Low or something like that. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. As long as you have something, right? I know a lot of people do fasting. I personally have not really done the fast thing. I normally finish with my dinner by 6:30, and I don't eat again until probably 12 hours or more. So I guess it's kind of a fast, but it's not really planned to be that. I don't know if you guys have done the fasting before you work out, or I don't know. Victoria, have you done that?
Not really. I haven't fasted since I was about to have a baby. I mean, that was the last time that I went without food for hours and hours and hours. And it doesn't work for me. That's why I don't do it. I will binge after, hours of not eating. I will eat one thing and then it goes to the next thing until I'm like completely satisfied. So that doesn't work for me. And I know that. So, somewhere down the line, I'd love to try it to like clean my system out, detox and all that, help absorb nutrients, that type of thing. But fasting's just not for me. I know clients love it. Some people rave about it. They have really high energy levels. I think Uncle Burpee Yoga did a video once where he went for, I don't remember, it was like 2 days or 1 day. He went for a huge amount of hours and then he did a bunch of burpees. So, yeah, so, I think it works for some people and others it doesn't. I think, we're all created differently, we're all, so, it's just not for me.
Let's see who else. Find Fitness with Sharon. Hi, Sharon. I'm so glad to see you here today. That's awesome. I actually have another YouTuber that I will bring in as a guest. We have to get her set up here. She has a YouTube channel as well. Are you able to do that?
I'm not.
Okay. So let's see.
There's a question on screen you can answer.
Okay, so Garden State Collectibles. I'm a starter, but not a finisher. What advice do you have to keep the focus on health? I would start off with planning a routine, make a plan. Say if you're running or if you're just starting to work out, as we were speaking about it earlier, we're going to do 10 minutes a day. Going to work it up a little bit more each day. Give yourself that rest time, maybe 4 days and a rest day. And then once you do more vigorous work, you probably need more time to rest. But I'm not sure if you're running or if you're working out, doing cardio and weights, but got to try to be consistent. I think consistency is the real key with everything, with having the nutrition on point and working out. I think that is really, really important. Get a lot of good results with being consistent.
I think I'd like to add with the finisher part, I think you have to look at why are you not finishing? Like what are you bored? Is there something like, did you run into a roadblock? Did your schedule change? Like, what is it that's creating the, because motivation doesn't stay. It's another state of emotion. So it's not, so one day you may be motivated, another day you may not. So so you have to look into your internal motivation. What started you on that path? And then the future of it, what are you looking for? Is it a feeling in the moment of your fitness? Is it something, are you trying to lose weight? What is it? And go from there.
That's awesome advice. I'm trying to get our other YouTube surprise guest on. So
I'm excited to find out who it is.
You guys don't even know. Let's see if there are any other questions. Hold on here. Trying to look. I'm not a pro at this yet, like Regan, our mentor, is. He's very good at live streams. Okay. Okay, there we are. Alexandra, I see her on here. We need to get her back in here. Can you please help figure this out? Okay, I think her name is Happy Nesta 1111. Happy Nesta, if you could please send me your email, we will get you on here. So just do that real quick. And I believe we'll have that going.
Can I see this?
She's probably gonna.
Okay, I see it now too.
You see it? Okay. Also with, I think with spring, since it's going to be lighter, longer during the day, I think it really changes a lot of our mindset. When the days get shorter, we have the darkness for a longer period of time. I honestly feel I get depressed sometimes with the light, when it's dark at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I really think it helps give us all a boost for spring when we have the light early in the morning, and it's going to last all day, especially summer here. Summer here in New Jersey, it's usually light until almost 9 p.m. I don't know about where you are, Victoria. How long does it stay light there in the summer?
Yes, about 9:30, 10. So it's the same. So people over here, we all kind of hunker in, read books, movies, and that's one reason why I got into working out, because I have the seasonal affective disorder, where it affects me. So working out was a really big outlet for me to get those endorphins and not care, you're inside and getting all that energy from people. But it's spring. Yeah, it's starting to get light now. It gets dark about 5:30 now over here. It's really helping out. Yeah.
So that's what got you into wanting to work out or wanting to be an instructor? Was a little bit of both, or?
Both. Yeah, definitely both. I started off teaching water aerobics. I was going into land aerobics, and somebody pulled me and needed a water instructor. So I went into water aerobics for about 10 years. And it was amazing because you're at a pool and there's bright lights and the pool is sparkling and people are in a good mood because they're, feeling good in the water. And so I did that for a long time. And then I moved to land aerobics. And that's how I got into morning workouts that I had to show up. So being an instructor, that's the beauty about being an instructor. You have to show up whether you want to work out or not. So, So if you're, not an instructor, you just find somebody that, can be your friend or motivator or whatever, draws you to that instructor, and really helps out. Like there's still YouTubers that I go to when I'm like, I'm not into this. I don't want to do this anymore. But
yeah, I agree. I actually started taking aerobics classes when I was 14. I asked my mom to drive me to take these classes with the old people, which they were probably in their 20s and 30s. But when you're 14, you think that, oh my, I want to go with those ladies. I want to do that. And my mom would drive me 2 times a week, drop me off, pick me up in an hour. And that's all there was aerobics. So I started to actually teach when I was 19 years old. So it's been a long, long time, been through all these fads of, Taibo and then Zumba, and we go on to CrossFit. So okay, let's see. We have, how long do you work out each day? Go ahead, Derek. There is a question up here for you. How long do you work out each day?
Well, it depends. If I go to work, it's pretty much all day. I work like from 8 to 12 hours a day.
Oh my gosh. What profession are you in?
I work in a warehouse, so I'm constantly moving. That's why I get so many steps.
Boxes, yeah.
Now the weekend, I slack a lot. I gotta not do that. That's my downfall. I think is the weekend.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. I think that's a recovery. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. When I go in on Monday, I'm like dragging, and that's bad. I gotta continuously do this, or I'm just gonna drag every day on Monday. But yeah, I work out. We go walking on the weekends a lot. My wife could tell you guys that. she makes me do it.
She makes you do it.
Yeah, she makes me do it. She's like, let's go. I'm like, oh, I want to watch TV. Yeah, but yeah, I got to stop doing that. But yeah, she definitely makes me do that. I got to incorporate actual workouts now, though, with weights and all that kind of stuff. I have them all here. I just don't use them.
Have you ever thought about doing it on your work break?
I did start doing that. I did 30 minutes just in to eat and 30 minutes out.
Awesome.
Just walking real fast at a fast pace.
That's awesome.
That's a really smart idea.
I got to incorporate that again.
Okay. Wow, that's a really smart idea. Yeah, I think I work out about an hour a day. I lately, it's been a little bit of everything. There is a fitness center here in our apartment complex, which you're allowed to have 3 people in at a time, and you have to reserve your spot. So I try to get onto the elliptical and come home and do some weights or abs, whatever. So as we were saying, things have changed. Let's see, we have another question from Jessica, wondering what is a good amount of recovery time? I guess that depends on each person, but if you're working out and having a strenuous workout, I would probably do a lighter workout the next day or just take the next day off. I think that it, will all depend on your body and what type of workout you're doing. So I really don't have a cut and dry answer for that. Oh my goodness, there's our surprise YouTuber. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Hold on.
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay, how is the internet connection?
Appears to be okay.
It seems to be okay. You were frozen for about 2 seconds, but now I see you clearly. So, all good?
Okay, fingers crossed.
Everybody, I would like to welcome Happy Nessa 1111, and she can tell you a little bit about her channel and what she does.
Well, first of all, thank you all for having me here. Bear with me if it is up on my end, things are kind of delayed. But so on my channel, as my name is displayed, it's Happiness because I talk a lot about happiness, but more so really mental health and also physical health. So I actually also have a background in group fitness. I just have not been doing it in the last couple of years because we moved from North Carolina to Florida. And after moving to Florida, we moved around and lived in a lot of different cities. And I even had a sedentary work from home job at one point, and that wasn't the best. So yeah, the channel is all about mental health, physical health, and a lot of spirituality as well. I try to integrate spirituality into all that. It's all about being happy, and being happy doesn't mean you're not frustrated or upset or angry or sad at times. It means you got to have all those emotions to a genuine happiness. So I'm not sure what else you dive into. I have a lot of, or a few things that I think I wanted to respond to that you all said that was really great, and just kind of reiterate it from my perspective if you want me to.
Yes.
What's cutting out?
Yeah, it
Okay,
cut out
awesome.
just a little bit. Should be good to go now.
There's probably a delay. Yeah, I'm seeing a delay. Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to say that I think I heard someone, it might have been Victoria, talk about doing what's best for you. Was that you, Victoria?
Yeah, we're talking about where you internally.
Yeah, like I think that's one of the biggest things. A lot find what works for us as fitness instructors or mental health professionals or whatever the health topic is. And we get so excited about it. And we're like, this has to work for everybody. I know it because it worked for me. And I think one of the things that I try to teach to people is you really got to take your life and see it as an experiment. You really have to take advice from, medical professionals, mental health professionals, fitness instructors, your friends and family, and you really got to experiment and see what actually works, because not one thing works for everyone. Although those of us who get excited about something, that's what we believe. Like I do intermittent fasting. I just talk about fasting. I love intermittent fasting. It's a lifestyle for me, whether I'm losing weight or gaining weight or not. It's something that really helps my physical health. And so I think that's what I wanted to mention. And then consistency was brought up by one or more people as well, right? Y'all talked about consistency.
Yeah.
Yep. So consistency to me doesn't necessarily mean you're doing the same thing all the time, because sometimes we're like, okay, I'm going to work out every day, and being consistent means I work out every day. That is a high level of consistency, but you can have a lower level. You can also say, well, at least if I'm doing better, if I'm working out once a week instead of 0, or now that it's been a couple of months of that, now I'm doing 3 times a week instead of just 1. I think that's something that can help us like reframe what consistency is, because sometimes it's like we're all or nothing, and that can be overwhelming. It's like, well, if I'm not going to reach my goal and do it, I might as well not do it at all. And it's like, no, we can just take steps towards our goals, and consistency doesn't have to be being perfect all the time. It's just progress the right direction.
Right.
Yep.
That's great advice.
Yep. Something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. If you've seen some of my videos, I have sometimes a little note that says 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So if you don't feel like doing anything and you say, oh, if I only work out for 5 or 10 minutes, what good is it? I think it's great. It's better than not doing anything at all. Like you were saying, consistency has such an array of, it's such a difference for everybody. Everybody being consistent, like you said, doesn't mean work out every single day. It could be, I'm doing this 2-3 times a week. I'm focusing on nutrition, or just trying to be more consistent is key, I think.
Yeah. Like January, I gave 100%.
Yes.
And then February, I did nothing. No percent. That's horrible. I gotta not do that.
But it's totally normal, though. It's totally normal. I mean,
it's normal.
Me. If I did 100%, I'd be the same way. I'd be like, forget this. I need my break. I'm kicking my feet up. You know, I'm gonna go have my Panda Express, whatever it is. I think it's just all about trial and error. It's really I'm still doing trial and error, and I've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's you have to, and then taking small goals, like even like the small things. Like I remember one time trying a 2-week diet, and it wasn't even a diet. It was basically just trying out different styles of food each day. Like one day's Mexican, one day's Asian, one day, whatnot. And one thing she said was, try having, instead of half of an avocado, you're going to have 1/4 of an avocado. So I'm like, okay, what's this is gonna. I love avocados, by the way. So I tried that, and I didn't even mentally. It didn't seem like I was cutting out that much of the avocado away from my life. You know what I mean? Like there's just some foods you're like, this is so good. I'm not gonna give this up. But so it's just like those tiny little baby steps. It creates that mental confidence. In turn, like, okay, that's not so hard. Okay, I'm gonna try this now, or. You can apply it to anything with workouts, or even a day that you're not motivated. But
it's true.
Yeah,
that's absolutely true. I never diet. Like people will say, what diet works best? I don't believe in diets. I believe in a healthy lifestyle, changing your diet, which I'm talking about foods you eat, not dieting where we're going to eat grapefruits for 2 days, or these fad diets. They just don't work. And a lot of it has to do with emotional eating. I think that's a big thing for all of us. I even do that sometimes, emotional. I'm all stressed out. I need something. I need some chocolate or something like that. But it happens to all of us. We're all only human. And like you said, the diet thing just doesn't work out. How about you, Derek? Can you tell people a little more about your channel and what you've done since you've lost so much weight? Can you talk a little more about that?
It's a lifestyle change. Diet thing just doesn't work. You just got to change the way you eat and stuff. Now, going back to the fasting thing, I did that once.
Okay.
That was a bad experience. Okay, so I did a 24-hour fast, and right after that, I tried to eat a little bit, and then I saw everything and wanted to eat everything. So that was horrible. So basically, that ruined the 24-hour fast. Although all the food was good, but that's not the point. So anyway, my channel is about me losing weight. I started it basically just to document myself. And then it turned into something more. Coworkers wanted to challenge me on losing weight to try to keep me motivated. And that kind of worked out to my advantage. It helped me help them. And then eventually all the challenges were born. I love challenging people. Whoever joins me, it actually brings me some fire. I love when people join me.
Yes.
So that's why I do all these challenges and stuff. And I like giving away and having some fun with that too. Like with this new one coming out, which I won't really talk about it yet. On Monday, I will have a video for that. There will be some balance breaker gear up for grabs. The challenge is called the Balance Breaker Challenge. It is a 5K challenge. At least one time this month coming up would be awesome. But yeah, I'll talk more about that on Monday. But that's basically what my challenge is about, and family, and just having fun with it.
Right on.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, we have a question from Harmonia Gardner. What are some things you do in a day that are inexorable, or that you have to do, wouldn't change, that have to do with staying healthy or being fit? Okay. For me, water. I have to drink. I fill this up. I don't even know. It's an insulated mug. I fill this up about 6 times a day, and I drink it. This is something that I would not trade for anything. I need to drink my water. And moving. Even if it's not a strenuous workout for me, trying to just move my body, and even if it's walking, we'll go for a walk for 1.5 miles around our plan here. That's usually, for me, that's what that means for me. I don't know about you. How about you, Nessa? What do you have, some things that you do every day? I know you do a lot of the good vibes and like the meditation too.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't necessarily practice all of what I preach, so let me be honest about that. So, I love her. It's interesting. There are certain things that I do every day. Meditation is actually not one of them. It's funny, but I try to be, which being present and mindful is like a form of meditation. But the things that I do every day, water is a big one. I get real preachy about water, and I try not to, because my dad's the same way, and I know how annoying it is. But I actually have a formula that I've heard, I can't remember from where it's like half your body weight in ounces, plus extra if you drink like caffeine or diuretics, or plus extra if you're exercising or doing other things that, deplete you of water. So that's a big number for some people, but to me, I feel like for me, accurate versus just like, the standard, 64 ounces, they say 8 cups of 8 ounces. So the water really helps me. Although I'm not meditating every day, I try to practice gratitude or something intentional with positivity every day. So even let's say I have a day where I am sad or I'm upset or I'm aggravated, I try to do something that's going to ground me. So meditation would be great, but I'm hard-headed with that. So it could be journaling. It could be like pulling up some pictures and just like looking at memories that really make me happy. It could be, a lot of different things, but I do something intentionally, on most days to refocus my mind. And then other than that, as far as exercising, I've been spoiled. I lost my 50 pounds without exercise, which is the first time I've ever done that. So the 50 pounds that I lost recently were really just because of dietary changes. And I actually lost while pregnant and producing breast milk. So I had doctor's orders. So they were like watching me and helping me to make sure I did it in a safe manner. Because, it's the baby, she grew fine. One doctor I never compromised, 6 months now. So I was able to do that in a safe manner, just based off diet alone. And science says it's 80% diet anyway. So exercise is so great, and I always want to preach, exercise, because it's great for your mental health in addition to your physical health. But with me losing the 50 pounds without exercise, it's made me lazy. I'm gonna be honest, it's made me a bit lazy. And so what I try to do, if I'm not gonna do anything, is I at least try to make sure I'm walking around, being active, or doing squats when I'm cleaning, or doing modified push-ups against the wall, or a little something in each day until I can actually get back to what I was doing, which was teaching classes about 3 to 5 times a week. I haven't done that in 2 years. So like I said, baby steps, but those are the things I try to do every day. I try to stay moving, drink lots of water, and do something to anchor my mind on positivity.
That is great. How about you, Victoria? What is your go-to every single day that you have to do as part of your life?
The number one thing that I have to have to stay on track is sleep. So whether it's crappy sleep or just regular sleep, I have to stay on that schedule. Otherwise, I'll just go into a spiral, and I'll be like, I'll eat more food. I'll get the sugar cravings. I'll be less motivated. I'll just want to kind of just hang out rather than move around the house. So sleep is number one. So I'll make sure that I start the process of getting, dimming the lights at night, drinking tea or having a beer or whatever it is to kind of just calm that nervous system. Read something that's inspiring right before I go to sleep. And that's the other thing too, is to think about, okay, what's the goal I want tomorrow, the next day? So that really sets for the next day. So it's constantly not necessarily looking towards 6 months from now, a year from now. You're looking at the next day. You're like, okay, for example, today, I have it in my head. Okay, I'm gonna take a spin class right after this this thing. So you have to, you're always one step ahead of what your habit is. So you're constantly working on that mindset. That's the biggest thing that helps me, because there's gonna be crazy things that happen that you're gonna be like. We just had an ice storm a week ago. I'm like, oh my god, it just completely throws you off. But the one thing you will always have is your mind, right? So if you sleep and you recharge it, you're gonna recharge your body, and it just sets you up for success. So that's my number one. Everything else kind of falls into place, after that. Drink your water, and but sleep for me, it's sleep.
Yeah, that's great. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Harmonia Gardner, there was a comment on there. I don't see it now. Thank you so much for the insight, everyone. It was so helpful. We are so lucky you are doing a live stream together. I'm sub to all of your channels. Yeah, if anyone
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyone watching this, feel free to sub to all of us. We're all like a family. Victoria and I communicate almost daily about this or that or the other, about workouts or just anything. And Derek and Ginny, maybe we could bring Ginny on too. Derek, is she nearby? Ginny, his wife, also has a channel.
Come on.
And Nessa,
I guess you could come too. Come on.
Since the day I found Nessa's channel, I've been on there every single day listening to. I love it. It's like food for my brain. I'm so thankful I found you.
Hi.
Thank you.
I'm actually very happy I found you as well. One of your videos really brightened up my day, and I really do appreciate that.
Aww.
You mean Nessa?
Well,
yes.
Thank you all. And
yeah.
Thank you all. It's been so great. I actually tried to start uploading 3 years ago, and with we have a big family, so 5 girls total, stepdaughter and 4 biological. Wow. So with all of that happening, I'm just now, as of January, uploading regularly, and it's been so amazing because it's like now that I'm uploading regularly, it's like I'm connected to all of you all, and I think it's perfect timing. And y'all, give me just as motivation as I hope to give you all. So thank you for that. And I didn't put the 1111. If anyone watching wants to find my channel, it's Happy Nessa 1111. Hey,
yeah, she's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. I look forward to your videos.
Me too. I
will check you out. I wrote it down. I'm ready.
So I said the other day, hey, will you please do us a favor and come on as a surprise guest, because I just love your channel. There's a few of your videos that I even have watched them several times over and over again. That makes me feel good when I'm done. Feel happy.
Which video do you recommend starting with?
Oh my goodness, she's got so many. Nessa, do you have one that you would recommend?
Well, I'm still like beating myself up because I want to buy a really good camera, and I haven't. I don't want to just buy like something that's a quick fix for now. And so until I could feel good about the purchase, I'm beating myself up because I'm just using my phone, and then my other camera broke. So anyways, I'm a little self-conscious about that. My videos aren't the best quality, but I think what people are saying is what's coming out of my mouth helps, you know? So as far as what I recommend, no, a lot of the videos start with the title Mental Health Motivation. So those are often the most positive because I'm very specific. You know, I have a theme for the week. There's no particular video. The more recent ones are better because if you go back a few years ago where I was just hopping on the camera saying whatever, you can skip over those. But the more recent ones, starting with January, are better.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I definitely need the mental health ones, so thank you.
Trust me, we all do. We all do, and that's the point of the channel. It's to bring it to so just because I'm saying we're committed to happiness doesn't mean we don't have mental health challenges, and just because you don't have a diagnosed mental health challenge doesn't mean your mental health shouldn't be a priority. And it goes hand in hand with physical health, hand in hand. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If your mind's right, you'll work out and do what you need to do.
Yeah, I think over the winter, I think like the winter, like I was, Victoria and I were discussing some depression, just not being around people as much. And it is very important to keep that positive mental state as much as you can. We're not perfect. And I know that I myself can't always be that way. You know, life happens and you have those days, and that's when you just pick yourself up. And I'm just thankful and grateful every day that I have a bed to sleep in, food to eat, and a roof over my head. If we think about those simple things that we have, I think we have a lot more than a lot of people in the world right now.
Yeah, I think too, it's if you also have to, you know, think about like, what do you want to feel in the future? Like, okay, I feel like crap right now, but I know that that's temporary. So you're not going to like reach for some temporary solution. You're going to say, okay, I'm going to work through that. And then, you know, tomorrow's a new day. And, you know, that goes with the seasons as well. You know, spring is coming. We know that it's going to, you know, our experiences will change as well. So it's just all about day-to-day habits, working with that. Knowing yourself.
I see my buddy Nikki and G from Too Fat, Too Furious. Hi, guys.
Hey.
All the way from Ireland. If you guys don't know them, you have to go to their channel and check them out. They are absolutely amazing. The editing on their videos are phenomenal. And I actually did a video where I featured them in the beginning of one of my workout videos. We're nice. We're good friends, although we live on opposite sides of the world and have never met in person. They are just great. So you might want to check them out. They've been doing a lot of biking lately on their bikes. Everybody's waiting for spring though, I know.
And they are definitely right. This community is awesome. Yeah, you guys support me every day. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me and my family.
Oh, we have Joseph's Tankopia. Yes, he's another person that's been a big support. I think it feels like family. We've got such a nice connection with all of us small YouTubers. You know, we're not into the tens of thousands, and we're all just kind of growing together and doing it as a family, and the support is amazing. And I appreciate every single person that is watching this and everyone that watches all of our videos and subscribes to us, because it's what keeps us going, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know with having this channel, this has really helped me keep my workouts going, and it's really a lot of the viewers have inspired me. For example, I mean, they, you know, it goes both ways. We learn from you guys, and it helps keeps us like, okay, what's our next goal? What should we do next? What should we like explore with or discover or try to work on? You know, It's so cool. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've met so many people through YouTube. I mean, have you ever, people from all over the world? I mean, it's amazing. I don't know, going from a gym, a local gym to, being completely worldwide is pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
And
Very
seeing
cool.
all the different styles too. I mean, you have so many styles to pick from with what you do in your day for health and fitness and wellness and meditation. And, I'm so excited to check out Nessa, this is a really cool experience.
If you guys like animals too, Joseph's Tankopia, he has some great videos with some animals. If you like animals, you want to check him out. Also, Derek, I meant to have Ginny step on there. I know she was there and left, but Derek's wife, Ginny, also has a channel, Ginny's Journey. And I don't know if she would like to say hello. She kind of... There she is. Hi, Ginny.
Hey, Ginny.
Sorry about that. For the little...
The dog's getting into stuff.
Oh, hi, everyone.
So now they want to speak too on the live stream.
Well,
so also,
yeah.
Let's see who else on here.
Yeah,
Juicing with Jay. Jay, that's awesome. I'm going to get on the spin bike and watch the stream. That is so awesome.
Yeah, and dinner, who wants on here?
No, she doesn't want on here. She wants to eat.
Dinner,
who wants on here? Do you want to come on there?
Nala.
Nala, your dog?
Yeah.
I met Nala on screen. Nala's very
She has food too.
Yeah, she's right there.
She's right there. Mom's
Oh
trying to
yeah,
get her.
the dachshund, yeah.
Yes, the dachshund.
Does anyone else have any questions before we bring our kids on for their point of view?
Oh,
any other questions or things you any things that like you would want to talk about, Nessa or Victoria?
I had a quick comment.
Okay.
Yeah, so the only thing that came to mind when you invited me as far as what to say, if anything, was how we got to really balance the short-term day-to-day goal with the long-term, which I feel like we've kind of said this, but that's really helped me. Like when I'm kind of really being really motivated and the long-term goals and the short-term goals are all lined up, then I'm motivated and everything is just going perfectly. But though that's not most days. So on the days where I'm feeling challenged or something in my life has changed, then I really set the long-term aside and I say, for today, yes, what is really important and what would help me feel good mentally and physically and spiritually. And that has really helped me because I used to be way too hard on myself. And that got me a lot accomplished. I did, but I wasn't as happy. And I would say I wasn't as healthy because that brought on a lot of stress. So that was the only thing, is to balance long-term with the short. Sometimes life is challenging. You need to look at the day and sometimes live more day to day.
Wow, I love that. I absolutely love that. That's good advice from a good woman, my friend. We both like that our names start with V, and now you have Victoria. So 3 girls with names starting. So your name is actually Vanessa, but I love how you named.
Look at that. So it's
I remember as a child going to the store looking for a keychain with my name on it. They hardly had any V name. That was funny.
Your wifey's V too.
What did she say?
Her real name is Virginia.
Oh, we don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy.
Really?
Virginia.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Darren, you're the odd man out. Your name doesn't start with a V, so you're.
Nope, it doesn't. Him neither.
And the V squad.
And my middle name is the same as Papa's.
That's not what
Is it?
That's not a Vito,
That's not
but
with a V.
it's named Michael.
I like that. It's a very nice name. I like that.
I used Michael.
No. Don't say that.
He's like, oh. I used to actually teach children. I had a children's group and I did a class. Actually, it was more of a semester with middle school girls. And it was a program they did at a school district near where I used to live. And it was just helping to lift girls up and helping them to see that life isn't about competition. It's not a popularity contest, and just be happy with who you are and take care of yourself. So I used to love those classes. I haven't really done anything like that in a few years, but it was very rewarding and a lot of fun. Yes, you can if you'd like to. Alexandra, my daughter, would like to join us. So if any children wanted to come on and talk about being healthy and fit.
Hello.
There's Jaden. He's gone.
Hey guys, I've been the one putting up the comments on the screen that you've been seeing.
Nala's got a Grinch sock in her mouth, so.
A Grinch sock.
Yeah, she's running around with the Grinch sock.
Oh my gosh.
It's always fun over here.
Victoria, are you inviting your daughter on today? Or
yeah,
is she...
Gemma. Sorry,
Gemma.
Come here.
I don't know if I have one daughter. Victoria has two. I don't know if they're both coming or just. Hi.
Hello. And I just got LB in that sock.
Nessa, you're welcome to bring any of your kids on too as well if you'd like. Bringing the kids on for their point of view.
You know what is so funny is my three youngest ones, I was worried about whether they would be a distraction, but my sister and stepmom by chance are in town all the way from New Jersey down to Florida, and they took the kids out. So the kids aren't here.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Okay. I didn't think to put one and two together. I didn't realize the kids would be on camera.
That's okay. And how old's your baby now, Nessa? You have a little baby.
She is 6 months, and I got this phase, so that's like she's growing too fast for me. I love little newborns. Yeah, but she's already 6 months, half a year.
Wow, that's a good age. So sweet.
So, Alexandra,
what's all the kids' names?
You gonna say your name?
My name is Jaden.
Hi, Jaden.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I love Jaden. Oh, Jaden.
Victoria's daughter. Go ahead, say hello, honey.
Hi.
Tell them your name.
Gemma.
Gemma, I love that name. It's beautiful.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And then we have my daughter, Alexandra. She's also my tech person. Go ahead, Alexandra, and say hello.
Hello, I'm Alexandra, and I've been the one presenting all of the pop-up comments to you.
Awesome.
Thank you
Yes, you
so
have.
very much.
Doing good.
Yeah, I like that.
My oldest is here. I'm gonna let her say hey to represent. Don't do that. You can't. No, you don't do that. Just say hey. Come on. Be quick. She didn't. Hold on. You're not in. Where? You gotta come closer. Oh, it's a delayed video. Okay. This is my oldest, Jada.
Hey, hi. And what's her name? Who's this?
There's LB.
That's my oldest.
Welcome to the live stream.
You wanna say hey, Kenya?
I
don't have my sister here. She's
Everybody's
all the way
saying
from
hi.
Jersey. That's where you're at, Valerie, right? You're in.
and everybody's saying hi to us.
It's an old.
I see all the comments coming up saying hello.
This is my sister, Kenya.
Hey, Kenya. Hi. From Jersey, huh? We probably live within a driving distance. I should come and meet you. I don't know many people here. We moved here right before the pandemic. I need some new friends here.
What part are you in again, Val?
We're in Marlton.
Okay, and where are y'all now?
Is it cutting out?
No, the city.
Oh, we're in Mount Olive.
Mount Olive. I don't even know where Mount Olive is.
I don't either.
She said Morris County. Do you know where that's at?
Morristown or Norristown? I'm not sure.
But the city is Mount Olive and is Morristown. Or no, hold on. Morris County.
Morris County. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up.
What do you think?
Oh, let's see. A dog is making an
Yes, hi.
appearance here for us. Hi,
This is
puppy.
Nala.
I love
You want to say
Nala.
hi too?
Aww.
See if my dog will
This
come and
silly
say
one.
hello. Lily,
Come on,
come.
Lily.
Come on, Lil. Come on, Lily. Everybody wants to say hello to you. Guys have probably seen her in my videos before. Come on, jump up. There's my. Let me see if I can move the camera. This is Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
This is Griffin.
On the
Oh,
couch.
Griffin.
She's into tough love. Lily likes to nudge you with her nose, and that's how she hugs us. So she's kind of rough. She can knock you down if you aren't careful.
Griffin says hello too.
That's our
Hey,
cat.
Griffin. See the kitty?
So let's talk to the kids and see, what are your ideas about spring, being healthy and fit? Give us some ideas or some things you've done before. Alexandra, do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay. And talk
one thing
about
we-
some things we've done.
Okay. One thing we do some days is just make up a few things to go on a scavenger hunt. So one day, if you live near the woods or something, one of our scavenger hunts was try to find like a snake, a 4-leaf clover, and like a spider or something. And you find them. And it's a nice walk around if you're trying to look for a walk, or you can just go on a walk outside. We do that every day, especially with your dog. It's really fun if you have a dog. So that's some of the ways that I stay active.
Cool.
How about you, Gemma? Any ideas for kids to stay healthy in spring and get moving?
They go look in the camera thing.
Me and Mommy like to go on the trampoline.
Can you hear her? Yeah.
You do that too.
What else do we
I do
do?
that too. We
Yeah.
to play hide and seek.
Hide and seek
Hide
outside.
and seek.
Yeah, we have trees around, so there's like places to hide. And look, Jane likes the trampoline too. What's your favorite trick on the trampoline? Do you like to hop on your back? Do you like to go backwards?
I try to jump backwards.
Oh,
I do backflips.
nice. Did your dad try to hop you really high? You can jump
I
really.
can't.
Really high?
Yeah. I
That's a
can.
fun trick, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. You guys
That's
have
a lot
net-
of fun.
Yeah.
What do you think about getting healthy during this pandemic stuff?
We they walk and we go to the park and when we did that scavenger hunt at Derek Stanley's channel, we went to the park and then we did a scavenger hunt to find the superheroes
Ooh.
and then like the labels at the bottom to exercise which one we do.
Awesome.
Gotta keep it fun
Yeah,
and
Cruise
motivating.
Lake. Yeah.
Yes.
We
Keep
gotta
it
do that
fun.
again, don't we?
Yeah, we gotta do that again.
Yeah, we gotta do that again.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
How about
And
you,
this-
Nessa? How about your
And
kids?
this
What
month
do you
I got it. I learned how to jump rope this month.
jump rope? Yeah, that's great too.
Yeah, he learned how to do it this month.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, because changing Chris's challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
Love
That's
that.
great.
I got a video of him doing it, so I'll post that with Monday.
Yes, please
Oh.
do.
Yeah.
How about you, Nessa, with your girls? You have all girls or a boy too? I can't remember.
It's all girls. I'm not complaining. They're mommy number 2, 3, such good help. But the last 2 were supposed to be boys. So I don't know what happened there. But yes, so my oldest that just came on camera, she's almost 12. And like me, probably around 8, just like me, she's basically, carbs are not our friend. If we eat carbs, we gain weight really easy. So in the home for us, me and her try to do low carb when we can. Right now I'm producing breast milk, so I don't have to do it too much. But that's one of the things that me and her do to stay healthy. But we also allow ourselves to have a lifestyle. And so in order to have a lifestyle, we still have days where we have carbs. So she does it really easy. Like I have to tell her when she's doing a low carb day, I have to remind her to eat, because with low carb, it often takes away your hunger because you're more satiated off of the, the healthy fats and the protein. So that's one thing she does. She enjoys exercising. She likes dancing. We go to the park, go for walks. When I was teaching Zumba, she would come to the classes. And then my 6-year-old London, that little girl, she's never going to have an issue because she just never stops moving. She herself gymnastics. She goes on YouTube and watch a ton of gymnastic videos and just teaches herself how to do all these things. And she's a little fortunate, bend her body in both ways. So that's how she stays fit. She just stays moving all the time. And then my 3-year-old, she just loves candy, to be honest. That'll be a struggle. We're having an issue keeping her out of we got to keep hiding our little sugar stuff, because she's just finding it all. So yeah, we try to stay active, but also we try to watch what we eat, but we also try to have a lifestyle which involves enjoying ourselves as well.
That's awesome. Awesome advice.
And you
Shelly's
and the candy.
keto.
Yes,
Shelly.
Some other ideas for staying active for kids are that if you are living in an apartment building, one thing that I know we did, even on our channels, we ran up and down the stairs and just got a cardio workout out of that. Another really fun thing that I learned how to do in school, there was a jump rope club at my school, is how to do long rope if you have some friends over, especially when this COVID thing is over. Basically jump rope, but people go in the middle.
That's a great
idea. Yeah, it's super fun.
Absolutely. I said, do you want to go run stairs? She said to me, what do you mean? I said, we're going to start on the first floor, run up and down the stairs, run across the hall, run down the next set, run across the parking garage, run. She's like, okay.
It's really fun, though. I mean,
it was fun. She had a great time. I
highly recommend.
Just because
with good music.
We didn't have any music, but we were having a good time, huh? Sometimes I'll say, do you want to go run stairs? It's a good way to stay active indoors. So that's one of our tips too, that just anything. I mean, it's small in our apartment, so we have that nice area to run in the halls, and it works for us so far. So once spring rolls around, it's actually once the warm weather is here and we're able to get out more, we'll be doing a lot more. I'm sure all of you also will be doing that as well.
Yeah. I tried a boot camp once in my house. I had them run up and down the halls like 5 times and do 10 jumping jacks and then jump up and down 10 times. So the jumping at the end really knocks them down. They get really winded, and like within 5 minutes they're done. So that's a really fun one to do, especially at night when they get overtired. But you want them to move, because if they're on Zoom all day long and whatever it is, it gets pretty so you got to get them to move. So I say boot camp. Try that. Push-ups. You can even let them use your little light weights if you have them, or water bottles.
Absolutely.
You can time it.
You got what? What do you got? You got light little weights?
I got light little weights. I got free dumbbells.
And then we do Nintendo Switch.
And we do the Nintendo Switch.
And what is your games that you use to stay fit?
Zumba and Just Dance.
Oh, I love Just Dance.
Yes.
I do that too.
That's another great way to stay active.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he absolutely loves those.
Nikki from Too Fat, Too Furious. LOL, my mind says yes, but my knees don't agree. Nikki! Fat don't talk. I used to be in jump rope club years ago. Wow, I'm getting old. You are not getting old. You look great.
Oh no, our next comment.
Yep, I agree with that. My ankles is what stops me. I agree.
Yeah, I think over the years, I used to do all high impact and a lot of running. And over the years, I have learned to modify because of the health of my knees and just trying to modify a little bit. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I don't jump around as much. I get a good workout, get the cardio up, but you don't have to be all high impact to do that, to get a good cardio workout.
Yeah.
So
I see another comment over here that says, my kids love to ride scooters and bikes the most.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's
Bikes
awesome.
are wonderful. I love to ride bikes too.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do that as well. Gemma, do you
Good
ride
workouts,
bikes
yep.
too?
Yeah,
And tell them what
Yeah.
you do.
we like to bike
mine,
to
but
the
Dad
free
engaged to put my tires.
You say it one more time.
We like to bike to the free rocks.
So we had. You want to explain what it is?
We like there's like a little basket of paint rocks, and they're free.
So we have a destination. We pick a destination. There's a little spot where they can. There's an artist in our neighborhood that paints rocks for all the kids. So all the neighborhood kids flock to this
Wow.
little spot, and you get to pick out a rock and bring it home. So we bike there and bike back. So we have So it's kind of like a motivation to do it. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's a really great idea.
Yeah. Or you could I don't know if you guys have free books in your states. Do you guys have that, or a little house where people donate books and you can pick out a book? And then go
Yes.
home
We have something like that at the park.
Yeah.
Yes, us too.
Right.
Now the rock thing, we paint rocks, but over here we like hide them and people find them and
Oh, how
then
cool.
we re-hide
Yeah.
them and stuff. We actually got to do that again. But
Yeah,
that's
the
fun too. You get to
That's
go
pretty
walking
cool.
and finding rocks. Pretty
Yeah.
fun. Pretty fun.
Right on.
We
Right.
definitely do that as well. How about you guys, Nessa? Is that something they do where you live with the kindness rocks where they paint them and hide them in parks?
Probably somewhere, but you know what? We have been in Florida for almost 2 years and we lived in 5 different cities. So we're just now,
Wow.
well, we were in one city for almost a year, for a year, and then we just moved to a new city. So we got to stop moving around, which we have a house now, so we're settled. So I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into. But I know the kids mentioned biking, and the girls all got bikes for my dad for Christmas. And so they just love riding their bikes in the neighborhood. And my oldest, when it comes to mental health, she loves just getting up and going out. We're in Florida, so we're lucky, so she gets to go out in the morning and just, even if it's for 5 or 7 minutes, just riding just to feel good, but not even just to mentally good before she starts her day.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's really great.
But I'll have to look up the rock thing. How would I know where to look up the ring? Is it like a website?
I know there's some people do hashtags, on Instagram or, school websites where if you find the rock, you let the social media know so people can. So it's kind of like a connection thing you can do during the quarantine. But I don't know, Derek, do you have that with the rocks you guys do?
There's a Facebook group about it, but it's like only really for our city. I wish they had one like for Florida, like the whole thing of Florida, but they don't.
Yeah.
Pretty much we found a rock and then we found the Facebook group because it was on the back of the rock.
Oh,
cool.
Nice.
But other than that, I mean, maybe there's one for each city, but I think you might have to find a rock to find out exactly how to find it. I mean, we were lucky in that department and found it.
Yeah. There you go.
It was just sitting there. I was like, what is this? It was a painted rock. It was cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Alexandra tends to paint positive phrases on the rocks and then we hide them, and that's her thing, huh, Xandra?
Yeah, it's great to just to decompress or to stay healthy and not look at a phone or technology for a while, to either do art, or I love to read so much.
Aww.
Or I do theater also, so that's something else that can get you off the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. So does anybody have anything else further to discuss? We could probably wrap it up unless anyone want to say final words, some advice. You want to go one by one, we can do that. Oh, Nikki said they saw a bunch of painted rocks today, but we don't know what it's all about. And they're living in Ireland, so that's cool.
Oh, right.
Also, Too Fat, Too Furious, they are doing a Jerusalema, I think that's how you pronounce it, dance. And we also did a little dance for ourselves and sent in the video. They are editing now and soon to have this big compilation of a lot of other YouTubers doing the dance. I don't know if you guys participated. Anybody else do that?
We are not dancers, but we put it in anyway. I'm happy to support them, and I'm ready to see that video. Let's go, guys! Come on!
I know. Come on, G, get that video edited. We're waiting.
It was so fun.
But edit it good though. Don't rush it. We want to see it. We want to see it good.
Hurry up and take your time.
And don't make me look bad. Don't
We
make
put
me look
our
bad.
coats on, our boots, and there was snow out there. I said, we have to get this done to send in time for Nikki and G. Let's get it done. Yeah, we're patiently waiting.
It was so fun to record that and learn the dance.
So
I
any
did one
final?
move because that's all I could do.
I can't
So
wait.
make me
to
look
see
good,
it.
guys. Please.
So Victoria, any final words?
I have a
Final thoughts?
question for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Question real quick.
So, my husband looks so physically fit, but guess what? He doesn't exercise, and he eats lots of candy and fried foods and all of what he wants.
Wow.
He does eat vegetables, drinks water. So my question to you all is, when there's someone in your circle, maybe that you spend a lot of time with, who isn't as physically fit as you do, what that you do to stay focused on your health goals? And maybe you don't have that issue. Maybe everyone in the house is just like on. Maybe I don't have an issue.
Victoria, do you want to go first, or Derek? It doesn't matter. whoever.
My wife
You mean
has more
like how
insight.
you stay focused and how do you work with yourself rather than go into somebody else's lifestyle? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it just goes back to what what you were saying earlier, like what internally the meditation, what you are looking for, what you're wanting. Like, is it the feeling? Is it a goal? Is it you just have to just keep that in mind with each day. And I mean, like my husband, he'll bring home candy and he'll bring home like panda yesterday, and it's hard, but you just always one step ahead in that mindset. That's my biggest tip. Like, even if it's like I write down notes, I'll write it on the board here. I'll have a book by my bed if there's something I want to read right before I go to sleep. If I know that my husband's gonna bring home food that I know that I'll be all over and I don't want to be, I'll have a salad before he cooks dinner, or just have a plan, really, just a small plan. Yeah, that's my biggest tip.
That's great.
The metabolism is excellent with him. And her, it used to be for her.
Used to be with me. It caught up with me as I got older. I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted to and look like a toothpick, but still, my dad still has that metabolism.
That's nice. That's a good gift to
Not so
have.
much anymore, babe.
Yeah.
With him a little bit.
Any other questions from anyone else? It's been so much fun today.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Do you
doing
have
this,
any
Rob.
questions for
It's
anybody?
really cool.
What question?
ahead,
How
Jaden.
do you guys do anything here of quarantine?
How do you
We already answered
What's
this.
that?
No, he's just being funny.
He's just being funny.
What did he ask? It was cute. Something about
How do we do
the-
anything with quarantine? We just talked about that.
He's so cute. Oh
We
my
just do
goodness.
it in our house, and if we need steps, we just run around the kitchen island, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Although your math and science teacher's been out, but he has y'all get up and move around a lot in class.
And if we get dizzy, we just rotate and go the other way. Right?
Sounds like Alice.
That's what we did for our steps challenge. Whenever he was like about to sleep, we walked around our kitchen island.
Oh,
Interesting. We do that sometimes with the dog. We'll have Alexandra and I will run around in circles and I start to get dizzy. So we have to go the opposite direction to undizzy yourself, right?
You got to, or you're just not going to keep going.
Yeah.
You're going to reverse your mind.
Nessa, would you like to give us any words to send us off into any words of advice and wisdom from your channel today that we can take with us? Is she frozen?
She's frozen.
I'll come back.
Okay, you put me on the spot there.
There she is.
Let's see. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll reiterate one of my
her.
themes. So thank you. So what I find that true happiness is being true to you. And I find that a lot of us, no matter your age, have difficulty expressing our true selves in different ways, and different identities and different things. And so that's what I would leave with, is that your happiness is tied to you being true to you. And that means not everyone loves you all the time. Okay. But that's why you find people, who genuinely, vibe with you no matter what you're doing. And that's true happiness, just being true to yourself. That's it.
Wow. That is really good,
Beautiful.
good advice. Yeah. And I also love how one of the videos you said.
Now you're hyping me up so much.
I love the one video how you said.
They're going to go to my channel and be like, is this it?
Like you were saying, grateful.
Go ahead.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You said if you just keep saying, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, even if you aren't.
Yes.
It'll get someday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can
sink
think
in.
That's scientific.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that
It's
part.
scientifically proven that you can fake it until you make it. Yes. Yeah.
Fake it until you make it.
It's science. What I talk about is science-based, and it is my experience as well. Yes. So thank you, Val.
You're welcome. How about you, Derek and Jenny? Any words to send us off with for the day?
Even if you don't want to do it, try it for 5 minutes. I guarantee you'll do it longer. And I got to remember that myself.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, one thing that Alexandra has, I hear an echo, Alexandra. You able to turn that down? Yeah. Can you guys hear an echo, or are we still good?
It's a little echo, but it's okay.
Okay. I know that one thing her kindergarten teacher taught her, if you don't like something, try it at least 3 times. A vegetable or whatever it is. And don't just try it once and give up on it. Just try it again. You might change your mind. And that's with anything too. Like, oh, I don't want to go to spin class. Well, you haven't done spin class. I don't like it. You didn't try it yet. So how do you know if you like it or you don't? So I always say, try new things, see what works for you, and just keep on keeping on is one thing I like to say.
Yeah, the reason why
Definitely.
it's good to try it 3 times is because sometimes the first time you try it, you're in that mindset like, I'm not going to like this. I know I'm not going to like this. And you just get yourself so engulfed in that you don't even think about what it actually is like or tastes like.
Very good.
Yeah.
And your taste buds do change.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Something
There's some
you
stuff
think-
I like now that I would have never tried when I was a kid.
There's some stuff I ate as a kid
Yeah.
that I don't like now.
For sure.
Same thing. Same thing. Like some of the cereals, like, oh, I used to like that. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
You love some though, don't you?
And I love the Jimmy Dean's sandwiches.
Yeah, yes, you do. I don't even know why. They're not even that good. Whatever you do.
Another thing I like to do, as we were talking about this earlier for tips, like I put frozen fruit in my ice sometimes. Like if you have an ice cube tray and you put some fruit in there and freeze it with your ice cubes. And when you're having water, just put those ice cubes in your water, and eventually that fruit will come out and you get to have the fruit. This is weird, but cucumbers and strawberries sometimes in water. I know some of you may be cringing right now, but that's really good. He's like, ew.
We use a diffuser.
Yeah, we use a diffuser.
We put the fruit in.
Yeah, same thing. So I would like to invite all of you back. We'll do this maybe next month, set up another date, another time. I appreciate all of this. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching us and supporting us. And this has been great.
Yeah, please subscribe to Derek's Journey, Happy Nessa 1111, Victoria's Sequence, Home Workout Health Hub, and if you want to, my channel is Xander's Everything channel.
Thank you all for
Yay.
everything. We appreciate
Thank you
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Make it a great day.
Love the love.
Make it a great day.
Thank
Have a
you
good one.
all.
See you
Enjoy your
soon.
week. Bye.
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 Hug you lots.
Hug you lots.
Hug you lots.
That's what I say in my videos.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.